Hello everyone, thanks for joining again. My name is Masood and you can call me Dr. M. Today I have prepared for you a compilation of several presentations, and through this compilation I am going to be showing you the positive and not so positive parts of different students' presentation. But I'm not going to be interrupting the presentation. I'm going to be showing you the presentation and I will communicate with you through the subtitles. So as you're watching the video, maybe I will give you some time to think about what are the things that the student is doing well, the presenter is doing well, and what can be improved. Then you will see my comments. So each video will start with the presentation and you will watch maybe about a minute or so of the video, and then I will show you my comments. This way you can kind of self-check and see after going through all the instructions, are we still in the same boat, or there are some differences between us, and again we can always improve our presentation. So without further delay, let's get to our video presentations.
Today I would like to introduce my personal star graphic designer, and this is a superlative to bring me to the design world. And my purpose is to let audience know design can bring the balance to the world, and use design to bring balance to the world is a more important thing to the designer. And also I want to share how I was inspired by this designer. And this is my outline. First, I will make a simple introduction of his early life and background. And second is his achievement and contribution. And also I will show my personal reflection, and final is conclusion. So before starting, I want to ask a question. Do you know that design goes from complex to simple? I think that is an important portion to every designer. And the name of this designer is Iko Tanaka. He is a Japanese graphic designer, and his design style is to use geometric figures to form a picture, and use some simple design concepts to build a brand. And this is his early life and background. So he is born in a small village, called Narashi in Japan, and he loves nature and cares about social issues. Also, faced with his poor family, he developed resilient character and sensitivity to social justice. After beginning to involve with environmental group as a teenager, he started to pursue environmental protection and social justice. And I think his philosophy is the most important thing of his design concept. The philosophy of his life is live in harmony with nature and practice sustainable development. Iko Tanaka believes humans must coexist with nature. This is most important thing with human. And instead of destroying and exploiting it, he demonstrates these concepts through his action. For example, like water conservation and use of green energy. And also, he wants more people know about his design concepts. He built a well-known brand called Muji. You can see in every department store. And Muji has 4 major characteristics. First is simple design philosophy. Second is price transparency. And most important is use environmentally friendly materials. And also the final is life conscious. In fact, this brand is combine the environmental protection with human life, and it is why Tanaka Eco wants everybody to know this is the most important thing with human. He wants to make a stronger relationship with nature and the human. And I want to share my personal reflection and why I want to study graphic design. When I am studying graphic design, the common thing I heard is that design goes complex to simple. Every designer must know about how to use design to coexist with the world. And I think Iko Tanaka's design work perfectly convey these concepts. So I'm grateful to know him, and he gave me many directions. And after appreciating Tanaka's works, I create a poster. And the theme of this poster is air pollution. It is combine the concepts of environmental protection, and I want to tell everybody the nature and we are related to each other. This is the most important thing we live in the world. And this is my conclusion. I think the importance of practicing sustainable development is a human issue and also applies in every industry. I think I can use the graphic design power to change the world, and I'm so grateful to know this designer. I can use the graphic design to change the world and show how I will use design to protect the nature or the human. And thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Alexis, and today we're going to talk about my role model, who is Mother Teresa, and we're going to explore her extraordinary life and legacy about this incredible woman. So, have you ever think of helping someone unconditionally, or like, what drives you want to help someone? Is it because of love? Is it because you just want to help? So, today we're going to see the bright side of the humanity. So there will be 6 portions of today's presentation. There will be introduction, early life and background, achievements and contributions, personal philosophy, and my reflections, and then conclusion. So now let's talk about Mother Teresa. She was born in August 16, 1910, in a small town called Skopje in North Macedonia. And she was just like all of us, grown up in a very kind and loving family. But what makes her so special is when she was 18, she joined a religious group called the Sisters of the Loreto, and she became a nun. And a year after that, she was assigned to India. And then where she saw people dying on the streets, that motivated her to help the people that are suffering. And now let's talk about her achievements and contribution. So she started the concept of medical care and hospice in India, that the terminally illness can receive a very full care and a very loving care in their final days. And she also she's a user international influence, and that motivated people, countless people across the world, and to help to fight with the poverty, illness, and hardships. Now, she also received her very own Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, and she used the platform to advocating for the rights of the poor and marginalized. Now let's talk about her personal philosophy and ideals. She emphasized the concept of love. She believes in loving and serving people no matter of their ethnicity, social backgrounds, or social status. She also emphasized the importance of showing compassion towards those who are suffering. So she helps so many people unconditionally and with a very huge kind of love. And also she lived a life of selflessness. She dedicated her entire life to help people and without seeking any personal gains, which is why I admire her so much. And also her primary thing was to serve the poor. She offered them medical care and food and shelters and so much more. And now let's talk about my personal reflections. I deeply admire Mother Teresa, and she is one of the main reasons why I chose to major in nursing. And I want to follow her steps to help the sick and the illness. Maybe one day we will able to help so many people around the globe. And seeing her helping others without seeking any personal gains shows the highest ideal of charity. Now let's talk about the conclusion. Here's one of her most favorite, one of my most favorite quote from Mother Teresa. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. So that says that we can do things with, she emphasized the concept of doing small things with great love. So if you feel like helping someone or doing something, just do it, because you never know that something means nothing to you could be everything to them. So that is all of my presentation. Thank you so much.
My name is Chini, and today I'm going to present about my role model. So here's the outline of my presentation. It includes introduction, early life, achievement and contribution, personal philosophy, personal reflection, and conclusion. So let's go. So here's the 3 factors of creating an innovation. And I want to ask you guys a small question. What do you think, among these 3 factors, which one is the most important for creating an innovation? For me, it's foresight. So today I'm going to introduce my role model, Steve Jobs, who is known for his excellent foresight and massive ideas. So Steve Jobs is born in 1955 in California, and he grew up in Silicon Valley, where he built up his interest in electronics. And Steve Jobs is known for his creativity and perfectionism. And also, he's the co-founder of Apple, and he's a legacy of innovation. And sadly, he passed away in 2011. For his achievement and contribution, actually, he has many innovations while he is working for Apple. So I only list up some of the key innovations that makes a big impact to the industry. So for the first 2 of them, there's Apple I and Apple II. Both of them is the computer. and it kickstarted the personal computer revolution. Also, when we mention about personal computer, we must mention about Macintosh because it introduced the graphical user interface, and we are still using this graphical user interface nowadays. Also iPad. So iPad is a really convenient product. You can read a book or drawings while you are traveling or having a cup of coffee. So iPad is really convenient, and it creates a new category of portable computing devices. Also iPhone. So it's the most iconic product of Apple, I guess. And also iPhone combines a phone, music player, and internet devices into one. So nowadays, phones is a must item when we go out. Personal philosophy, or yes. So this is a quote from Steve Jobs. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. So this quote shows that Steve Jobs believes that when you are passionate for work or like hobbies, passionate for what you are doing, you can do great work, make great progress. And this makes me believe that I need to find what I love during this lifetime. Also, stay hungry, stay foolish. I think this quote shows that Steve Jobs believes that everyone should keep their sense of curiosity to the world, so you can create more interesting things and build your creativity. For the personal reflection. So I'm studying biomedical engineering now, so probably I'll be an engineer in the future. So Steve Jobs' personal philosophy teaches me some of the skills of being an excellent engineer, like attention to detail or creativity. Also, the most important thing is to invest your passion. When you invest your passion in something you like, it will pay the best interest. Conclusion. So I think we can all say that Steve Jobs is a true legacy in electronics industry or the whole world. And I believe that his legacy will continue influence youngsters like me and industry worldwide. Thank you.
Good job.
Hello everyone, my name is Catherine, and today I would like to tell you one figure that I admire the most. And yes, it's Indonesia's second president, is Mr. Joko Widodo. The purpose of my presentation is to admire Jokowi's character, to keep hardworking and humble, even though many people try to drag him down. Into this presentation, there will be 5 points that I'm going to talk. The first one is his early life, the second one is his achievement and contribution, the third one is personal philosophy, the fourth one is personal reflection, and the last one is the conclusion. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask everyone, in your home country, how long a president can serve? 2 years or maybe 3 years?
4.
Or 4. So in Indonesia, a president can serve for 5 years and may be re-elected for 1 additional term. And now Mr. Joko is on his last year of serving because we already elected a new president and only a few months left, and here is the new president. And Joko Widodo, or known as Jokowi, he is also known as Indonesia's Barack Obama. So let's talk more about his early life and what shaped his political vision. So Jokowi was born in Surakarta, Solo in Central Java in 1961. And he graduated from Gadjah Mada University in 1985 and married his wife Iriana a year later. He worked hard as a carpenter and furniture exporter before he entered the world of politics. Here are some achievement and contribution of Mr. Jokowi. So Jokowi won election as a mayor of his hometown of Solo in 2005 and again in 2010. His management style is famously open. He opened for critics, for suggestion from the publics. Also in Solo that he began his trademark, it's called Blusukan. So Blusukan is an impromptu visits to the community, and sudden appearance in the government office to check on their operation, like this. And then in 2012, he is being elected as Jakarta's governor, but many people criticize the choice of his deputy, Basuki Cahayapurnama, or known as Ahok, because he is Chinese Indonesian and also Christian. But despite, they both prove that they can change Jakarta as a better city. And then Jokowi won election as Indonesia's president on 2014 and again in 2019. But the same, people still not trust him because his lack of political experience both in national and international. But with 10 years of serving Indonesia, he proved that even many people not trust him, but he can prove that he can change Indonesia to be a better country. So he just show with his action and not speaking too much. So here are some personal philosophy or ideas. So Jokowi's big ideas was making Indonesia better, and he proved that he can change Indonesia as a better country. And then Jokowi is probably the cleanest Indonesian president ever, and he just living simple and nothing luxurious. He just living like this. And then here are my personal reflection. I admire Jokowi because he's still working so hard from day to night to ensure the smooth development of the country. Even many people still not trust him or still trying to drag him down, but he's still working so hard to ensure the smooth development. And then I admire him so much because as a leader of a country, but he is so humble to small people like us. And then the conclusion, Jokowi is a very, very great leader. And from him, we can also learn to keep hardworking and humble, even though many people not trust you or trying to track you down. Just keep hardworking and people will see the result by themselves. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I will introduce the person who influenced me a lot. His name is Walt Disney. He is an American animator, director, and producer who founded the Disney Studio and leading profound impact on animation and entertainment industry. He was born on December 5, 1901 in Chicago and displayed a passion for arts and animation from young age, working in a gallery and attending art school before entering animation field. His achievements include creating the first feature-length animated movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and pioneered the concept of the theme park, opening Disneyland in Anaheim, California in 1955. He believed that in power of imagination and storytelling, was the internet and for audiences of all age. And he valued innovation, play, and creative experience that was joy and wonder for people's lives. His legacy was impact of my opinions for creativity and storytelling. And his ability to combine artistry with innovation inspired people to create some maybe wonderful items. In conclusion, he expects people to pursue excessive and create unforgettable experience of entertainment and inspiration. Thank you for listening.
And my topic is my role model, and this is my outline. let everybody know who is my role model. And this is my content. The first is introduce, and the second is achievement and contribution. The third is reflection, and the fourth is conclusion. This is my role model. His name is called Kim Tae-hyuk, and his stage name is V. And he is a member of the BTS from the South Korea. The achievement and contribution, global recognition, chart-topping success, record-breaking feat. You can see the media photo. This song is the first K-pop music hit on the Billboard and get the top one. Yeah. And the social impact. They went to the UN in 2021 and they speech about SDG moment during the COVID-19. And they also gave everyone called on to stay positive to view the COVID-19. Yeah. Cultural diplomacy. And the left is the special invoice in 2021. The president gave them the special invoice. Yeah. And then also give them Philomen Trophy. And this is reflection. Their song give me energy, power. And they also tell me the world is very friendly and they go to the UN more time to speech and they give me a good perspective, global perspective. And this is my conclusion. I like them because they give me a lot of energy. Their lyrics are also meaningful and they give me a lot of encouragement and I am at my lowest point. Thank you.
In 2 minutes.
Hi guys, my name is Owen, and today I'm going to present my presentation, the person who I admire. First thing first is my outline, introduction, achievement and impact, what has been done, and conclusion. And this guy, Charlie Sherlock, his name is also called Charlie Knight or Charlie Sherlock. And he is born in 15 August 1991. And he is a British filmmaker and multimedia artist. And what his achievement is, he filmed a lot of movies like Beyond Clueless, Fear Itself, The Protest, film Pain Dry, multimedia performance prize as my exactly. And I would like to talk about the protest film Pain Dry. The paint drying film is for the protest, and it's no joke because it's 10 hours long just for the protest. And first thing first, I am going to say what he's going to do. First, he going to the website, the donate website, to collect like around 15,000 pounds. To publish a movie to the British Board of Film Classification in protest against censorship and mandatory classification for the film released in UK. Because if you want to publish a movie in UK, you need to pay over £1,000. So after a few weeks, the movie was given a U ranking for no material likely to a value of half. In conclusion, I like the way what is against the British Board of Film Classification in non-tradition minor statement for freedom speech and artistic expression. His action is demonstrate courage and practice. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining and thank you for your time. I think you have had several examples now of so many different presenters and As you saw in the videos, there are things that you can follow. There are things that you can see if you might have the same kind of problems and try to work on improving them. Remember, you can always video record yourself, and also you can do the same thing with your own video, and this way you can improve your presentation without help of others, because you have known the basics by now. All it is about practice, and I hope that this series of videos have been helpful to give you the basic knowledge. Thank you.